Hi, I'm Craig Phillips and you're watching Stoke Haunted Investigation here at the Silken Strand.
Stoke Haunted. Stoke Haunted. Stoke Haunted. Spiritual speaking. Stoke Haunted. Stoke Haunted. I'm hailing, improving. Stoke Haunted.
My name's Andrew Weatherall.
My name's Sarah.
Stoke Haunted.
My name's Sarah.
It's Andrew Weatherall.
Stoke Haunted.
There's Hugh.
My name's Matt. Stoke Haunted.
There's Hugh.
Stoke Haunted.
Ashley Santon.
I'm hailing.
Spiritual speaking.
I'm just closing my eyes so I can, because that's how I'm concentrating through that.
Liz, I don't want to be a pain, because you're the closest. Can you just come and have a look at, is this me? Because I can't see what it's reflecting of. When I move, it moves.
What?
Can you see on the wall there's like a line there?
Yeah.
When I move the camera,
Yeah. It's reflecting, but there's nothing.
there's nothing reflecting. I thought it was
Do you want me
this.
to stand there just to see?
But if I go too far, it disappears.
No, I can see it, yeah. You can see it there, look.
It starts to disappear there.
It's just here, isn't it? Do you want me to just go and...
It's like something
I'll
there.
just use cash. It's really cold in this corner. Absolutely.
There's a bench up there.
No, but I'm trying...
There where your hand is now was, if you rub your hand, or no, don't rub it down obviously, but if you put your hand down,
The only thing that I can feel, there's nothing in the wall there. The only thing I can feel is a nail, with, you know, like a picture
yeah,
there. And that's all there is. But that is all it is. But there's nothing else, it's just a wall. That is. There's a candle there. See that? No? Those are two candles there. And there's a picture. Can I turn that round?
yeah.
Yeah, that's the front now.
See, that hasn't cured it either. It's a reflection of something. What?
Sorry, but there's nothing there, Andy. But it's really cold in this corner, and there is residual. There's not energy as in energy. It's like residual. It's like in the walls.
Is there anybody here now that wants to talk to us?
Whatever it is, when you put your hand up then, it was over your arm. So, it's between
It's here.
me and you,
It's here.
whatever it's reflecting of. But there's nothing to reflect
But
in
there's
these
nothing, because I'll
lights.
move the picture round. The only thing is, there's a light here, but it's not that. Because that's plastic. That's clear. There's nothing. There's definitely there's an energy here.
Oh, that's reflecting of.
It's here. Look here.
Hello?
That's me there, look. See my reflection coming off, look. You see?
Yeah.
But it's here. It's standing here and that's not me. It's here. It's from there. It's here. I can see it here. But that's not me, look.
My name's Jason,
And what is your role within Stoke Haunted?
investigator.
And what made you become a member of Stoke Haunted?
Seeing things and hearing things as a child and growing up that I couldn't really explain.
What kind of things did you experience?
Shadows running across me landing when I was growing up in my house in Leeds. General noises, people walking up and down stairs.
Okay. So because you've seen things that, or heard things that you've not necessarily know what they are, do you categorise yourself as a believer or in between or a sceptic?
I'd say I'm more sceptic. I don't understand them, but I wouldn't say, oh yeah, that was a ghost.
What would make you believe?
Seeing something that I know 100%.
Okay. And what do you think of the venue that we're in tonight?
At the moment I'd say it seems pretty quiet, but obviously we're still waiting for the investigation to begin.
What were your first impressions from the exterior of the building?
It looks old.
Did you get any strange vibes as you were going around the building?
Mainly in the attic and the office. Just the atmosphere and the temperature change, that was about it.
Did the John of Stoke, did he reside near to the Freemasons on Derby Street?
Okay, excellent.
Who was that?
John Harris. From World.
Is the name John Harris correct?
Is he still there at the Old Oak?
Anthony Cole.
Thank you. Is he waiting for us to return?
Right.
Yeah, he's waiting. Oh, I just had a horrible smell that. Stop. Like somebody's just dropped the notes. Wow. It's padding. Was that you making that smell? Yeah. Is that relevant to human passing?
Was it to do with the conditions they made you live in? Okay, thank you.
So were you treated like livestock?
I'm sorry to hear that, Nathan.
Okay. Are you grounded here?
Is there something in the area that keeps you here?
I keep going back to the church.
Sorry?
I keep going back to the church.
Is it to do with the church? Okay, thank you.
We previously were speaking to a reverend. Did you know this gentleman?
Was he kind to you? Did he offer you sanctuary?
You do know that we can help you if you're stuck here. Would you like our offer of help?
Okay, thank you for that.
You do realise that we can help you. We can direct you to move to the other side to be with your family and your loved ones. Would you like us to do that before we leave this building?
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
We will do that for you. That's not a problem, but we can't guarantee who will meet you, but it will be someone who loves and cares for you. Is that okay, Nathan? That's brilliant. Okay. You have my word that we will sort that out for you before we leave. Do you believe me? Thank you. Is there any other messages you want to give us?
His energy seems really young.
It is.
It can be sort of 15, but it just seems like it's really...
Sorry to ask you this question, it's a bit personal, Nathan. How many years old were you when you passed? Were you in your teens? Were you in your teenage years? Sorry. No, you weren't. Okay.
Were you younger than a teenager? That's the age I'm predicting.
That's the age I'm predicting.
Were you in your 20s? Okay, thank you.
Were you younger than 25?
Were you 28?
She's wrote down, mate. I've got it on camera as well.
Okay, thank you. So you can communicate through Claire as well. That's impressive, thank you very much. Well done, Claire.
I don't know if I like it. Do you like Claire?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you like us all? Thank you.
We like you too.
Very nice.
We like you too.
Thank you.
Every time. because my arms start aching and the camera starts shaking. It feels like somebody holds my elbows to steady the camera.
Do you help Jay to steady the camera? Oh, that's nice of you. I'm sure he appreciates that.
Thank you.
Would you be willing to help us with an experiment, Nathan? Okay. There are some devices on the table, Nathan. Do you know what they are? Okay, thank you. That means you've seen them before. Can you make any of them light up a bit more than they are? Do you think? Okay, thank you. All you'll have to do is touch them. Okay, so if you want to touch one of them to make them light up, by all means do so. It's just for the science thing of us. Do you respect science? Yes, you do. Thank you very much. Okay, so when you're ready, if you want to touch one of the devices on the table to make them light up, I'll be very impressed. If you need to build energy to do so, you're more than welcome.
Oh yeah, we can do that because it's not, as long as the wires are there, if moved in,
Just a question, Nathan. Did you have difficulty with reading and writing? Sorry, Claire's just said to me that she felt even though you were 28, you seemed a lot younger in your sort of abilities to read and write. Would that be a fair assumption? That's okay. Just confirming something that Claire picked up. It has absolutely no bearing on us speaking to you here.
Am I to understand that somebody prevented you from learning? Okay, I'm sorry to hear that, Nathan. They can't prevent you now, can they?
He was like, yeah, no, actually, come on. I don't know which way.
See, I'm very impressed that you know that.
Can you learn things in spirit?
Do you have people that come to help you learn? Okay, thank you.
Do you enjoy learning? Yeah.
Do you find that you don't struggle to learn? No.
Are you happy, Nathan?
Sort of.
Does that mean almost?
Yes, it definitely.
Keep an eye on the time. Charles, I've got this theory.
That's a definite change in glass activity, that is.
Okay, Nathan, are you still with us?
Yeah.
Nathan, are you still with us?
No.
Nathan, are you still with us? Okay,
Are you a gentleman? Or would you be described as a male? Because you're not really a gentleman, are you?
Someone's tugging the back of my t-shirt. No.
It's not very nice.
I've gone really cold.
there's definite train here now.
And I'm
Are you a
just
spirit of good
I
intent?
can see a set of eyes, a nose, and eyebrows, and that's it.
This is what I was saying. This
Okay,
is what
just break.
Something's pushing me backwards.
No, I just said to Laura, it's really unlike.
What were your impressions of the building when you arrived?
The building's quite strange because if you look at it from outside, it looks really quite old, in keeping with the rest of the street. But as you come in, it's really quite modern and light and airy. It's quite nice.
Do you get any particular vibes in any parts of this building?
The part of the building that interests me the most is probably the basement downstairs. I think it feels quite oppressive. Maybe because there's no windows, there's no natural light down there.
I think the low ceilings might have some.
And the low ceilings also, yeah. I think it's a bar area and a restaurant area, tapas area. But yeah, it does feel quite oppressive in there. Whether it's just lack of windows, I'm not
What do
sure.
you think we'll get out of investigating the Silken Strand tonight?
I hope we get some activity, some unexplained activity tonight. We'll see.
What sort of things have been reported that you're most likely to want to focus on?
From what I've gathered from the workers here, and also just speaking to a few of our mediums previously, it seems to be more visual things. People seem to be seeing things or sensing that they've seen things in the corner of their eye or looking through windows and things like that. So rather than being noises, it seems to be mostly visual things. So.
If you were to choose one particular experiment to do, try and focus on these areas of activity, what would be the experiment of your choice?
Tonight, I think just taking it back to basics more than anything, just not relying so much on the equipment but using eyes and ears to see if we can hear anything or see anything. That's the type of activity that's been reported.
So all in all, you're quite optimistic about tonight's events?
Yeah, can't wait to get started.
So, next. Brilliant. Okay.
Hi, I'm Craig Phillips and you're watching Stoke Haunted Investigation here at the Silken Strand. I'll do it again.
Thank you.
Probably said it wrong.
Just before you do it again.
Come on, bring the bride in. Come and say hello. Hello there. Congratulations. How you doing? Congratulations.
Thank you.
You had a lovely day.
Yeah, it's been ages.
Excellent, that's good. Oh, nice to hear it. Nice to hear it.
Can I have a picture?
Of course you can, yes. You there?
Yeah, thank you very
Oh,
much.
great.
Nice
to meet you. Congratulations. No problem. Bye.
You're a lot shorter than I expected.
I've shrunk.
You're about 6'8" on my
I used to be about 6'8". Thanks for that. So what are we? Stoke Haunted, isn't it? Stoke Haunted.
Investigation at
Investigation at the Silken Strand. Hi, I'm Craig Phillips and you're watching Stoke Haunted Investigation here at the Silken Strand.
Brilliant, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay, if we can go straight into just them short questions. If that's
Yeah,
all right.
sure.
Hello. Okay, I've got to get myself sorted out. Can't be doing right. Hello. Well, you've already given your name, right? It's lovely to meet you, Craig.
Thank you.
Thanks
Nice to
very
be
much.
here.
Thanks very much for doing the interview with us. Is this your first visit to the Silken Strand in Leek?
It is, yes. It's actually my first time to Leek. Believe it or not, never been here. I've only been like surrounding areas, Stoke and things. And I didn't live a million miles away from here. I used to live in Newport, Shropshire, which I think is only about 30, 40 minutes away.
It's not far at all.
Mm.
So what brings you to Leek?
Just called in to see Terry, actually. That's all. I'm going to Alton Towers tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to doing that. Yeah,
Have you been there before?
Yes, I've been there before, yeah, quite a few times when I was younger. Not been for about probably 15 years.
Lots of new rides.
Yes, I'm looking forward to them.
Can I ask you, getting back to the paranormal, what is your personal stance on ghosts or paranormal? Are you a skeptic, believer?
Yeah, I'm reasonably sceptic in some areas. I've got a bit of belief in various things. I haven't directly seen any ghosts. I've had a few little unusual feelings in places. And that's about it really. That's about as far
So
as
you're
my
kind
experience.
of in between.
I'm in between, yeah.
What do you think would make you become a full-blown believer?
I'd like to feel and kind of see a ghost of some sort. See some, I don't know, paranormal activity, as they say. Something happening around me, yeah. I don't think it'd frighten me. I'd be more intrigued, I think, to
kind of
see and
fascinated to see
feel
where
it.
it goes.
Yeah.
Kind
I
of
mean,
along the same lines
there
as
is
me.
something there without a doubt, because there's millions of people all around the world who say they've seen things, and you know they couldn't all be wrong, could they?
Are you aware of any history? Sorry. Are you aware of any history for this building? Are you aware of any?
No, I'm not aware of any history in this particular building. Enlighten me, please.
Would it put you off to know that there's quite an extensive history with regards to the paranormal here?
No, it wouldn't put me off. It would make me more intrigued.
Are you more than welcome
I've
to
just
join
met
us
a
if you want.
bride in here. I've met somebody else.
I can honestly tell you she's real.
She's real, okay.
You're more than welcome to join us at any point if you want to during the evening.
Okay.
So, excuse me. So, we believe that you're doing pantomime. Would you like to
Yes, I'm doing pantomime over the Christmas time in at the place called the Spa Bridlington up in Hull. Actually, the north side of Hull. I'm looking forward to that. That should be good fun.
What role are you playing?
I'm playing. It's Beauty and the Beast. Neither of them. But it's a kind of you've probably seen Cinderella. It's kind of the Buttons character in that way. He's a little bit cheeky, naughty, always chasing the beauty.
Love interest.
Sadly, doesn't get it.
No, he isn't.
And is it behind you? There's something behind me in there.
Never know. Well, on behalf of STOKEHAUNTED, I'd really like to thank you for your time.
My pleasure.
And you're willing to do the interview. Hope you enjoy your stay here
Yeah.
at the Silken Strand, and we'll leave you for the rest of your evening.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Good to meet you as well. Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
And can you explain to the viewers what the difference is between paranormal investigation and ghost hunting?
www.stokehaunted.com is a paranormal investigation. .uk is a ghost hunt. Thank you, Jason, for that one. No, seriously, the difference.
Obviously you'd get more into the camera work side of things. You get to do more different experiments, hopefully pick up more what's the word? Yeah, pick up more activity.
How will we know if they've moved? How will we know if they've moved? How will we know if they've moved? Apart from I know you'll see them, but...
Oh, the camera should record it.
Yeah. I suppose if we put it more regimented like that, it's more in a line then, isn't it?
Tonight's investigation brings us to Newcastle. Clayton. Newcastle.
Be mindful of your French one, because ready?
Our venue tonight is located. Our venue tonight is the Gatehouse Pub. Can I read that thing again? Tonight you join me and the team on a cold October night to investigate the Gatehouse.
Good evening. My name's Ash and we are investigating the most haunted pub, or the apparent most haunted pub in York, the Golden Fleece. Start again that shit. Good afternoon. My name is Ash and we are investigating on behalf of STOKEHAUNTED in York's most apparent fucking hell. Good evening. During the night, many guests have woken to having the bottom of the bed pulled from them. During the middle of the night, this is the bed where many guests have reported heavy feeling. During the middle of the night, many guests have reported this bed to... This is the bed during the middle of the night that many guests have reported the bedding flying from the bed. This is the bed where many guests have reported the bed sheets pulling from beneath them by an unknown spirit. Will this happen to us tonight? This is the bed that many guests have reported having the bedding pulled from them during the night, just like this. Due to no mediums being present tonight, due to no trained mediums being present tonight, we find it far too... Due to no trained mediums being present... Due to no trained mediums being present tonight, we find it far too dangerous to conduct experiments such as seances and glass spinning. I looked away. Due to no trained medium being present tonight, we find it far too dangerous to conduct experiments such as glass spinning, seances and Ouija boards. Well, we don't use Ouija boards anyway.
These taps are reputed to have turned themselves on and off by themselves unknown.
Look at this, a true paranormal investigator in bed. You lazy git. We've not even started yet. Fucking hell. Can you believe this? I've taken her all the way to York for a paranormal investigation, and look at her.
Watching Coronation.
She sat watching Coronation Street.
Stokehaunted.
Have you heard this, Andy? Can you make her a brew?
Stokehaunted. Stokehaunted. Stokehaunted.
And spirit transmitting.
Stokehaunted. Stokehaunted. I'm Haley, ring rose, ring rose, ring rose, ring rose, ring rose, ring rose. Stokehaunted.
My name's Andrew Weatherall.
My name's Sarah.
Stokehaunted.
My name's Sarah.
It's Andrew Weatherall.
Stokehaunted.
Miss Hume.
My name's Matt.
Stokehaunted.
Miss Hume. Laura Ball.
Stokehaunted.
Ashley Salton.
Atherton. Laura Ball.
I'm Haley,
And spirit transmitting.
Stokehaunted.